So what I was doing is that the shuffle bad the shuffle bad should refer to the item. No, it's bag, not bad. Should refer to the item in the effects component list where all effects are stored, which means this one. The problem right now is that the shuffle bag refers to the temporal list or positive. This is the one. Okay. So this shuffles the items in this bag. The thing is, okay, so create rarity. Shuffle bag. Create rarity. Shuffle bag. So let me try this. Let's do as I enumerable. I n like this. I am no, okay, never mind. So what this does is that it takes some items, creates a rarity of all the positive elements here. Okay, so here I should refer to the index public int should I do it target index? Like this. No, wait, I'm not thinking. So the shuffle bag should refer to items in this list. So this list should refer to items in this list. And when this shuffle bag is created, it should refer to the items. It should create this is an array of indexes of this list. So this create rarity shuffle bag, rear index, create rarity indexes. So this returns a list of indexes. This is a list, puts an index because it gets the index of this item located in this list. So I shouldn't say it's index of, I should say it's public int target index. So let's go back. It shouldn't get the index of this guy here. It should get the target index of this guy, target index. There we go. So this target index should always be assigned. Where was this? There. Okay, let's ask something. How can I make it mandatory to assign this variable at least once? Oh, nice. Zero. Okay, yes. Okay. But another would be to get this guy and I could get this data and say that index, the target index, this guy equals to, let's say, index of new data, right? No? Index of new data. There. So that way I can know the index of this guy. There we go. I create this common components, data list, new data. So there. So now this shuffle bag should contain the indexes of the target items placed here. let's see. So let's see where else is this used. Card rarity. Card assets. So when I create a new card rarity item data, I need to do this. No, you know what? I'm gonna I have to create the constructor so that it always asks for the target index. Because this one needs the target index. Target index to the shuffle back slots of items. There. There. So anyway, fill rarity, this one, target index equals, so that's how it should be done. It fills a list, configuring these guys. Why can't I do it here instead? I could do it like that, you know. So if count is 0, there, that makes more sense, I think. Target index. So here, let's move again. I should do it here. There. So if the count is 0, it's added to the first one. There. So if this is 0, it will be added to the first one. Good, good. Makes sense. So card rarity. Base items. Okay, rarity shuffle. Let's check. Oops, what happened? Did I get one of these? Okay, health, sleep, shield, weak, confuse. So the thing is, gets the index here. Index positive. Combo components. Maybe there's an error here. Target index. Yes, there's an error. There we go. There we go. Let's see, sleep. Okay, populated, weak, poison, confuse. Okay. Sleep, shield, weak, poison, confuse. What's that? 10. Populated in the positive item list. Okay, then shuffle indexes. Confuse, great, weak, sleep, shield, poison. Alright. So now it looks better. 14, 18, 12, 16, alright. 21, great. So that means, wow, look at that. It's more varied. There we go, confused. Nice. So now it works fine. The list works fine now. Let's add this one, so items quantity, target index, let's add the index of the target item. This refers that this points to, and this data points to. The index of the target item points to in the target in the list let's add a new point used in shuffle bags. A shuffle bag has indexes that point in the list. Okay. Let's say normal. Items quantity. This isn't necessary. fine. Item is created and list. To a rarity list. No, to a list. Okay, let's try again just to be sure. Okay, populated index. What? Index out of range? I'm just telling you to print the index. Okay, let's do a compile. Compiling. Okay, works fine. Confuse. Enemy weak. Self weak. Self weak. Okay, let's try confuse. Let's add this to here. So I add health and confuse to myself. This requires wheat, rock. Oh. There we go. So when he punches, he will be confused. Let's see what happens. Oh, what's this? Again? I saw this already. Okay, let's check the path. Where is the path finding project? Slow me there. Nothing. There we go. Let's try again. Okay, do we have a confuse? No. But I have a console. Help. Add card to player. So let's copy paste the name effects component. There we go. So I just need a few more. Poison confuse. There we go. Look at that. Poison. Enemy confuse. Self weak. So let's try a couple. Let's do confuse and weak. There we go. This is rock or stone, tree, and wheat. Stone, but it's almost okay. So I was expecting, of course, an error. Confuse effect, colliders, target. Wait a second. No, not the collider. So effect. Can I get myself context? So this is me actually. Transform. There we go. So it's me. I do a radius, trigger, collide. Okay, this should work. Colliders. Okay, let's try once again. Can I work like this? Next time it gets there. So there is some kind of error here. Target, get target, get target. The target is here. What's the problem? Object reference not set as an instance of an object to an instance of an object. So if target was null, oh, close combat, I needed this. Wait a second, so when the enemy is created in the building in the building placer, no, not in the building placer, in the building. So I think this should be somewhere else. Entity B, configure. Target enemy prefab. Should I just get all of this enemy prefab? So this creates the enemy prefab, the new enemy object instantiated. It creates a new enemy, and then entity beam is used down there. Enemy model prefab, target enemy type. So I think this should be around here. Configure. Entity beam. Setup enemy. Enemy prefab data. Do we have it here? No. Let's do a yes, I don't like this. This should be around here. Public void setup. So let's get this. Get component, enemy model prefab, enemy type, there. There we go. So now there, enemy model prefab. Enemy safe mesh. There, now I should do. Oh, actually, this isn't needed. Right, instantiate. Enemy model prefab. Let's do this. Map interactions. Enemy created. Let's go here. Wait a second. So this is set up. I just have to do this. Configure enemy. So this is, oh, you know what, let's do this, and let's do this. Invoke enemy. Enemy, this can be there too. There. I can do this. So the entity beam is this one. New enemy game object. What's this? I can do this entity beam. Can I change this? Rename? No. Entity bean, entity bean, entity bean, entity bean, entity bean. There, configures the entity bean. Then we have the enemy model prefab. Maybe we can, no, let's do one by one. There I have the enemy, which is this guy, and this new enemy game object, this guy. There, okay. New enemy game object. Oops, sorry, this goes here. New enemy game object. There. So I can just do let's see, new enemy game object. So this isn't necessary. There. So this isn't necessary because I am the enemy. Save mesh. Enemy prefab data. This isn't necessary. Enemy prefab data. This guy. There we go. So this was very easy. Now I just need to set up. There. Enemy configure this guy. It creates an enemy in the target position. There. So I'm just going to leave it. Entity being configure. Wait, I need to set up this enemy, and then I need to do an enemy setup, right? No? Enemy setup, yes, setup. There. So what's this configure? Am I configuring it here? Yes. So let's delete this. There we go. This goes here. Okay, so what was I doing? Let me check if I remember. I don't remember. So this gets set up. It gets created. Entity being status bar. All right. So this enemy template has an auto battles manager that needs a close combat collider assigned. Let's see. There. Close combat collider equals animated mesh transform. Let's see. Let's look the combat collider. Enemy model prefab find, and this is a collider. Let combat collider, find there, and save it on the enemy. Combat collider so that I can access my autobattler manager, close combat collider. I can find it and assign it. Find combat collider on the enemy model prefab and get the component collider. And that's how I get the close combat collider. Okay, so this one I can do a read only, maybe? No. Yes, let's add a read only. Wait just a minute. Using Odin, no, Cyrenix, Odin Inspector, and this is read only. There we go. Let's do a recompile. Okay. Let's try again. Poison and confuse. Okay, let's try that. Poison and confuse. Let's grab that. Oops. Skeleton. Okay, still. Target close combat collider. Radius. Sphere collider. Oh, no, this is a capsule. Right? Capsule. There. So that's the problem. Let me check. There, he's poisoned. But I can barely notice from here. So what's that? Can you see what's that? Can you notice? There. Let me check what's this. What's the problem? It's the same capsule. Target. Oh wait. So the problem is the hero. and his close combat collider. There, see? There, it's none. So I made a mistake, this shouldn't be read-only. So let's just get the hero and assign this collider to the close combat collider. There we go, it's a capsule. Let's go. You know what I'm missing? I forgot. Create Barbarian hero portrait. Not portrait. Portrait. There we go. Poison, weak, and confuse. Okay, we have the village, we have the sword, and we have the enemy confuse. Oh wait, I have confuse minus so that it won't be seen. Add card to player, component effect. There. 9. Enemy confuse. There, so I can confuse the enemy with that. They're confused, right? Okay, enemy confused +1. Let's try that. Go. Oh. So now the error is somewhere else. So you have the colliders from 0 to length, transform. So I have the colliders, right? This collided with combat beam. So let's see. So I'm sure this collided with what's with this guy? Combat collider. Wait. Close combat collider. Wow. Combat collider. Really? Okay, combat collider. So combat being. What? Oh, I'm clicking. There. So this collides with combat being. This combat being. And gets the parent. That is a skeleton, and I should go to the parent of the parent. So I should go to the parent of the parent. So what's the matter here? Let's see, debug, load. Oh, you know what? This will detect all the colliders, including me. So let's see what happens. Confuse colliders. Let's do a for each. Their collider name. And let's add a collider game object. Let's see what happens with this. There we go. This up. So confuse colliders, combat collider, then this guy of the hero. So it detected these two guys. Combat being. So I don't want this to. Should get the hero, disaster rat, and an enemy. What could I do with this? Let me see. Colliders, layer mask. And this is one way to do it. The only thing I need to do is to add the colliders except two. Let's do it like this. Let's do final colliders, and let's say detected. It's all detected colliders, and this is final colliders equals new colliders length -2, because I want to assign, let's do this, for int I to all detected colliders. No. Length. And I'm going to assign it this. That's what I'm going to do. Wait, no. Let's go through all of them. Let's go through all of them, and if all detected colliders, that y let's see, and that, can I do it like this? So hero, this belongs to the hero, there, game tag equals hero. Is this how it's done? Sorting hero, or just like this. If it's zero, continue. Let's do a int final counter equals 0. So this is this final counter there, final counter. So as long as they are not hero. Okay, let's do it again. The other way to do it would be to keep adding another target list for each enemy. So each enemy will have a rigid body. Which will make the game slower, I guess. So this, I hope it's faster. Let's go. Wait a second. I add this here. Do I have a self-confuse? Oh wait, I cannot confuse myself. I won't be able to confuse myself. Let's try this for now. Enemy confuse. So this is too close. Okay, confused. Yes, it works. Okay, with this, I would never be able to confuse myself. But this is the wrong way to do it. Man, I'm getting sleepy. Confused. Man, maybe I should do it in a different way. So this starts chasing hero, detected enemy, listener. Enemy event. What? Okay. So when this chasing detector collides, this event fires. Send event messages. Chasing detector. Collided enemy. Enemy. Send event message. Event Hero detected enemy. Collider with trigger. Hero detected enemy. Hero event detected enemy. Public event user detected enemy. Oh, there we go. So I add this, and with this is a listener, so when this is detected, start chasing, and the chase starts. So when the close combat detector starts, collides, you add it as a combat target. Add combat target. So maybe I can just combat target. I could just change the combat targets. But if there are no enemies close, I could just chase other enemies. That would be nice. So let's do a +4. +4F. So let's not use the collider. Do the enemies have a chasing collider? No. Just a combat collider. So why not? I'm gonna delete this then. I don't really need it. Clear. The only place where I use it is this. There. So I can add a radius of 4. So when this overlap sphere fires, it creates a sphere of a radius of 4. That should be enough to start chasing other enemies. And with this, I could actually target any other guy. Yeah, I don't need this. hero enemy. Chasing. So maybe I can chase here detected enemy, right? Component enemy. Maybe I should change this. Send event message. So event invoke hero and enemy. So this is an event channel. Event. That's a delegate. So let's make this battle auto battles manager. Wait. There, so event. Hero. Flag worth. Message data. Flag war variable. What? Hero or enemy? So what's the problem? Flag war variable. So we have the variable there. Default there. There. So there. When this fires, I can do my entity being like this. So this is the hero, and collided enemy. This is the enemy. So when this listens, this auto battles manager, should I say? Let's get this auto battles manager. Start chasing auto battles manager. So the target hero. How is this used? Let's see. Combat target. Let's change that to auto battles manager. So when hero is detected, there we go. And with this, I just need to set this like that, and I can change this target like this, combat target. So the combat target is this. So when I want to confuse this guy, the problem is that if the target is myself, I cannot do it like this. But the problem is that the hero has two combat colliders, and it cannot chase itself. So maybe I shouldn't detect colliders. I shouldn't detect colliders. This won't be any good. No, colliders is not a good solution. Or is it? Yeah, why not? Why not? So it always the only thing I need to do is not change the target, but chase, chase and attack. And if it's an enemy, no, not change the active target. Let's see. Chase. Oh, how did I do it? Start chasing. So let me check here. So set allow travel at chase target. There. So I must do add chase target. That's what it should do. Let's do a 5. Or should I say a 10? 10. So I add a chase target, set target, chase target. What the set target is that? Oh, and then it starts chasing. Okay, maybe this will work. Do I have a confuse? No. There we go. There. Oops. Confuse -2. Help. Add card. And then let's copy this. Effect component. 7, 8, 9. Sleep, weak, confuse +1. Confuse minus. Okay, let's try again. Weak. Maybe I can get a confuse +2 or something like that. Let's see, confuse +1. Poison. Enemy sleep. Weak. Poison. There, let's try again. Let's see, shield, poison, confuse +2. I like that one. Confuse +2. There, so I have this word. Self confuse +2. There. So I get confused +2. There. But it does nothing. It gets confused, but what's the effect? Oh, Ash. Do I have a confuse? So it detects a combat collider of this, and the rat. Okay. Final colliders. Okay, so the colliders are correct. And this gets a chase target. And so if this were contained, oh, you know what I should do then? Because this set the target to the first one, so I should replace, you know, a chase target as the chase target, and then new target. Let's be more specific. New confusion target. So this target which is the target of the effect, right? Let's see, target. Chase. Let's add chase target. So I have this, I have that. Remove chase target. Remove. But this is private, right? Yes. You know what I could do? I could shuffle it. Public void shuffle chase targets, because I'm like that. Chase target, then shuffle back, binary create new generic shuffle back. There we go. There, so this shuffles this back. Get generic. What's the difference? Is to shuffle. Is to shuffle. Okay, get generic shuffle back. This is the same. Get generic shuffle back. List to shuffle. Shuffle chase target. Let's do target. Shuffle chase target. This is shuffle shuffle targets. Chase targets. Let's be specific. List. Shuffle chase targets list. There. So I add a new one. Wait a minute. Oh no, this should work. Okay, so this detects new ones. Because for enemies, the only one is the hero. Oh, but you know what? If this is an enemy, it will get all the enemies. So where is the callback? Okay, so the callback should remove. Let's do this. Public void remove from chase targets list. So let's do remove all remove range, right? Remove range? No. Remove only one. Okay, let's ask in C#, how can I remove many items from a list using another list or array? Remove all. Okay. Contains X. Okay. Accept. Okay, so this remove all. This is good. There, so this is autobattles. Autobattles manager. Contains items to remove. Oh, because it's a list. List. There, obviously. Chase target list. So here no, this is my head, it hurts. My head hurts, man. No, actually. Shuffle chase target list. No, I don't want to do this. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a new that remove chase target that does this. Public void change chase target. So the only thing that this does is this. This does Unity engine, dot random range, that there. There's a transform. So this just changes the target. I'll change chase target. And this chase target changed. Chase target. There. Changes the target of the chase. And when the confusion is done, it changes to the previous target. So here so I could do from 1, right, or not, so it always changes. Confuse. Oh no. I think I'm gonna need to add a rigid body to each and every single one of the enemies so they can detect each other. Or maybe I can add the rigid body only to the enemy that gets confused. So when is this previous target saved? Get. Maybe I can save it, you know. So let me see. Hero. Does the hero have a rigid body? Yes. Confuse effect. So I can add a private void add rigid body. There. If this doesn't have, wait, let's do like this. What? Oh. So let's do a target. That's easier. So if target so if it doesn't have a rigid body, it adds it. And let's get the rigid body. New rigid body. There. Dot trigger. No, that's not how it's configured. Is kinematic? Yes. That's that is kinematic. True. What else? Leave overrides. Use gravity force. Use gravity equals force. Okay, everything fine. There we go. So add rigid body. Target. There, so on destroy. Tricky post died. So these include layers, combat beam. Okay, I need to go